Just getting it set up for my very first live stream. There I am on the big screen. Okay, chat is shown, so let's begin. Okay, what are we working on today, guys? We're working on some color with this drawing right here that I did. And what I'll be doing is working on it, like I just said, because I'm a little nervous and a little live in front of the world. But if you have any questions or suggestions you want to throw at me while I'm working on this, please feel free. I see that there's one person here. Please hit that like button. Thank you. I appreciate you being here, whoever you are. Hopefully you'll let me know who you are, because I got you on the big screen. And hopefully I see your comment, which I should, because I have a pretty large television. So I'm going to start drawing now. Well, coloring, drawing, same thing, almost. So let's go. Okay. What color do we need first? Blue. No, we don't need blue. I say red. Red. Why red? Because red's my favorite color. So let's do it. By the way, if you want to know how my surgery went, it went great. I'm still in the healing process right here. They made one incision there, and they made one right there on my chest that you can see at the bottom of the screen right there. So surgery went great. I'm still in recovery. My neck is hurting today. So I don't know how long this stream's going to be, but I'm going to make it the best stream possible for you guys before the holiday. So let's go again. I'm nervous. So let's get out my handy dandy color chart, which I meant to do. And like I said, being nervous. It's live, so anything counts, right? Madness is in the way. There we go. Color chart. Excuse me. Okay. Here we go. Gotta get to the right section, which we did. And what am I using today? I am using my art pens, paint pens, marker pens, acrylic paint pens. Absolutely love them. So that's what I'm going to be working with. And I got to see what color I want to work on first. If you have any suggestions, let me know what color you want me to work on first. And if I'm not already working on it, then maybe I'll work on it afterwards. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just get to it. So, here we go. I keep saying blue. And I see there was damage done to my drawing. I think I know who did it. Not gonna point any fingers. But I think I know who did it. So let's go with green. Because with this drawing I wanted to make it, very patriotic and very respectful to all of the military, from the brothers and sisters out there. And I wanted to do every single military branch out there in the United States. I really did, because that's where I'm from. So that's what I wanted to do. But I didn't come up with an answer of what color to make, the soldier. So I'm leaning towards green and maybe some navy blue, which I'm pretty sure I have. And I do. It's not technically navy blue, but I do have a blue that's dark enough that can qualify for navy blue. So let's get into it again. So let's start with the blue. Okay, let's get out the black in case we need touch-ups, which I know is gonna happen. So it's, as an artist, it's always good to plan ahead, which obviously I didn't. So let's make this happen. Okay, we need that blue, which is that blue. So we don't need that blue. We need the other blue, which is right here. Okay, so that blue. These I picked up. I have them in multiple colors. So if you saw, I see I got 2 people here. Welcome. Enjoy the live stream. Today we're working on my drawing of the soldier. If you saw that video, I hope you did. It's the video right below this video. If you want to watch it and come on back, come on back. You're welcome. You want to make suggestions? Again, this is not what this is what we're working on. So also, guys, let me know in the comments if the fan is too loud, which I'm hoping it's not, because it is a warm day in Texas. So, I mean, next day or two, it's going to be 80-something degrees. So, I keep saying so, and Bill, welcome, Bill, my good time friend. Let's all hear from Bill. You're awesome. Thank you for being here. And why is my TV not showing the comments? Which it should be. Come on. Let's see. How do I get the comments to play? That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. I guess that, I'm just not used to going live. There it is. There's the button. Thank you, Bill, for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Bill is a great friend of mine that helped me on my denture journey. If any of you have any learning that you need to do or any questions that you have about dentures, go hit up Bill. I wanted to put his link in the description, but I didn't. I'm sorry, Bill. I forgot. I know you're not too worried about it, but thank you. I do appreciate you being here greatly. Okay. So now that we're doing blue, again, how many times can I say blue and again? And so, there's your comment on the TV. My new Reline feels great, Bill. It feels absolutely amazing. My dentures are super snug, and they feel amazing. I absolutely love it. I went too long with going out without getting my hard Reline. And, honestly, at that point of my denture journey, I didn't feel like, yeah, definitely night and day, Bill. Definitely night and day. But, oh, by the way, Bill, we miss you. I'm speaking upon your denture community to say that we miss you. We can't wait to see you come back next year. But with my denture journey, not that I was getting fed up. No, that's a lie. I was fed up. And, I really wanted my dentures to fit properly. And after watching you and talking to you for the years that I've been doing it, it never really clicked with me to go out and get that hard Reline. I don't know why, but yes, Bill, you're more entitled to your break, 100%. 100%, you deserve a break. I mean, look at me. I mean, I took so many breaks and took so much time off. I pretty much took all of 2020 off. And, everyone says 2020 was their worst year or the worst year. 2021, this year, has been my worst year because honestly, 2020 wasn't that bad for me. Besides a million doctor's appointments. And this year is just, after losing my mom, was pretty bad. And, I had to come back. I needed an outlet. You know, I couldn't sit around and be depressed all day. You know, I took care of my mom for the last 10 years of her life, and, you know, I feel very fortunate to have that time with her. And, you know, it's taught me a great deal of a lot, you know, things to do, things not to do, and learn how to. All right, Bill, thank you. I hope you stay well. I hope you have a happy holiday. And if I'm here when you come back, great. Have a great new year if I don't see you. I hope I do. And thank you again for stopping by. I do greatly appreciate it. Have a great one, Bill. So, but yeah, my denture journey took me in so many ways of life, and um, you know, just learning life in general. Back to like when thank you, Bill. See you soon. You know, learning my life without my mother, I never really pictured that happening. And, you know, not that I was naive about it, I just didn't expect it so soon. She did have a lot of health problems, you know, hence why I took care of her for the last 10 years. But, you know, without getting too emotional, you know, I learned how to live my life without her. And, you know, like I said, I learned a lot, and my aunt and uncle helped me a million times fold, and still continue to help me with things that I may not know and that I struggle with. I mean, I'm very fortunate to have them in my life. You know, they've always been a part of my life, and this time they're the sole dedication of my life, if that makes sense. You know, I don't have any of my parents left. I'm now an orphan, which I'm not saying boo-hoo me. I'm saying, you know, this is a whole new world. And kind of like my surgery, it was a whole new world that I did not know. I mean, I've never had stitches. I've never broken a bone. You know, wait, take that back. I did have stitches. I was 8 years old when I had stitches. But yeah. So it's been an ongoing journey with myself, learning myself all over again. And nobody's here, but that's okay. Thank you for whoever showed up. I do greatly appreciate you. So, but, you know, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot. And I've grown a lot. I'm 41 years old, and you never stop growing. You really don't. And I always wondered what life would be at this age. It was a little confusing because you just don't know what's gonna happen. And, you know, they say that, and it sounds so cliche to say that, but it's the truth. You really, you know, one of the things I've learned is, you know, how do you learn life? By living it. You really do. And it's a ongoing learning battle. Well, not battle. It's an experience. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a very, very weird way to learn life is by living life. And I'm not saying live to the fullest and go out and party and, you know, have a bunch of drinks, do don't do out of control drugs, controlled substances, and stuff like that. I mean, that's not a way to live. I did that in my early years, and I'm not going to do that now because why? Why? You know, I already have my own health problems like everybody does. Why am I going to limit myself by hurting myself? Does that make sense? You know, I'm just not going to do that. So, but, you know, if you're, I see I got two people here. If you didn't see the beginning, we're working on this drawing, coloring it in, and, you know, if you want to see a certain part get done, or see your progress, let me know down in the comments. I'll got you on the big screen. So I'll definitely see your comments. Because since being a little channel, I doubt my comment page is going to fly up. So I'll definitely see your comment. But hey, Jen, good afternoon. I'm glad you're here. I really do appreciate it. Drop this video a like because you're such a great friend, and I really do appreciate you. You and I have been friends for quite a while now. You know, so I'm glad you made it. Share this video on Facebook if you would, my friend. If you don't, it's no big deal. You know, I'm just trying to grow my channel. So how are you doing, Jen? I've seen your posts and everything. I hope you're okay. You know, it's right before the holiday, so I want to wish you a happy holidays. Thank you, Jen. But, you know, it's just, life is one of those things that you can't predict. You really can't predict life. Even if you've been in the same situation, it's going to be a new situation because you know from the last experience what it's going to be like, but it's still going to turn out different. And even if it turns out the same, I doubt it, but it might have some relatively same things. But, you know, you always learn with life. And that's one thing I love doing is learning. You know, it's just, I try to learn at least one new thing a day. I really do, because from anything this life has told me this far, besides a million things, but this particular thing, life's too short. You know, embrace the good times, handle the bad times as best as you can, and just know you're gonna get through it. You know, and it's gonna be a hard road. Sometimes it'll be an easy road, but you're gonna get through it. We all do. As my uncle says, you know, nobody got out of this world alive. You know, and that's the truth. And that really resonated with me when he said that. And, you know, not that it woke up my eyes, but it put the picture, made the picture clearer for me to see what life's about and how fragile life can be. And I'm reading your comment right now, Jen. Oh, Jen, I'm so sorry. But at least she gave you that memory. You know, and she gave you that memory right before, and she was showing you the gratitude and the happiness that you gave her in her life. You know, look at it that way. You know, I'm really, really sorry for your loss. I mean, just know it's gonna get better. Believe me, I've had to put too many of my pets down in my life, and it was hard, and some of it is still hard. You know, kind of like prime example. I mean, I can talk about this now because it's a little bit easier. But like when my mom died, it was so hard, so hard. You know, but I'm still getting through it, and I'm still learning how to get through it. You know, each day is a little bit easier, and you know, just life goes on. Cherish the moments you have and you had. You know, don't sit around and be upset and mope around and just think that life is over, because it's not. Life continues. As much as they say when you're dead and gone, yeah, you may be physically dead and gone, but the memories is what keeps the person alive. You know, I'm a sensitive guy. My skin is slowly getting tough, but exactly, Jen. Tomorrow is never promised. You know, yeah, she will 100% be grateful because, you know, she showed you that gratitude right before. She did, you know, and just you know, be happy that you're the one she ended up with, because anyone else may have gave her something else, but she gave you more than you gave her. Wait, I'm so dyslexic sometimes. You gave her more than she gave you, but you gave her all that you could. I just made that up, and I hope it makes sense, because, it's every relationship, whether it be an animal, a relative, a friend, it works two ways. It really does. And whether you're mad at the person at the moment, which I currently have my best friend mad at me and whatever, but that's a different topic and I really don't want to get too far into it. But you know, every relationship takes two to tango, as they say. And I'm getting really freaking thirsty. So, but you know, life is what it is, and I hate that saying. When I first heard that saying, it is what it is, I thought it was the stupidest thing ever, but I kind of get it now. I really do. Ah, ah, I almost made a boo boo. So, yeah, life is an interesting thing. It really is. You know, and you got to be open in life. If you're not open in life, you're not living life. There's another quote for you. Put that on a soda bottle or something like that. I would say put it on my tombstone, but I'm not going to say that because I'm too busy living my life. And I want to live my life with everybody else, my friends, my family. Exactly, Jen. Exactly. I mean, I couldn't say that better myself. I mean, I didn't say it, but that's definitely true. Every animal I've owned, I've rescued them, except Madness, which is passed out over there. Me and him were playing earlier, which I'm going to try to put a video up of me playing with him. And it's one of those things you raise up and down. It's got a feather and a bell on it. And he was chasing it like a mad cat. And I got it in slow motion. So there might be like a 30-second clip of him playing with it in slow motion. If I don't put it on here, um, I'll probably definitely put it on my TikTok. If not today, but up soon. Um, yeah, Jen, that is like 100%. I mean, like I said, every animal except Madness I've owned has been a rescue. And they definitely rescue us as we rescue them. It's so true. Thank you, Jen. What would be so cute? Madness jumping around in slow motion? I mean, I would wake him up right now, but if I do that, he's gonna get into like everything I'm doing right now. And I know. Okay, Jen, I just wanted to make sure because I got two people here, which someone's remaining silent. So I have a feeling I know who that second person is. So, um, I, I'm so ADD that I just don't remember what I was talking about. So, but yeah, animals are, you know, there are, for a lack of a better word, they're our soul. You know, they really are. They help us with hard times, good times, and bad times. Kind of like music, it never gives up on us. It's always there. Whether it be in our head or radio or headphones, whatever, you know, animals are the same way. That and they pick up on our emotions a lot more. Yeah, exactly, Jen. If you know anything about Madness, which I know you do because you see my posts about him, um, why do you think I named him Madness? I mean, a lot of people want to know that. With Madness, the reason I named him Madness is because we all have a little madness in our lives, and he's my little madness in my life. He's great. Okay, Bill, welcome back. Thank you. Still working on the same thing, talking about life and how animals we're talking about animals and how we are so attached to them and why we're attached to them and how they help us. And Bill, I know you can relate with Annie. You know, the way Annie is with you, Madness is with me, and he's great. You know, he's been a lifesaver to say the least. I mean, he has his moments. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised, depending on how long I'm here, that you know he gets into something that he shouldn't be, and then he starts moping around the house, which he's learning not to do. But that's madness. That's just the way he is. Exactly, Bill. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, life is one of those things you really can't predict. You can kind of think it might go a certain way. Like if they say it's gonna rain, you can kind of think it's gonna rain, but until it rains, you don't know for sure it's raining unless you don't go outside. We learn so many things every day, and we can't take life for granted. We really can't. I mean, there was a younger me that did that, and not that I'm proud of it. I'm proud of where I've came in my life. I really am, because in all honesty, I should be dead right now, but I'm not. And I'm very. Thank you, Bill. I see him on my TV more than I'm seeing them on the camera, so forgive me if there's some kind of delay. I apologize. Um, but yeah, we learn so many things with life that we just can't take it for granted. And there was a part of my life where I did take it for granted, and I won't do that again. I mean, I just had surgery for the first time. I'm gonna wear these scars proudly, and it's gonna save my life. So I'm very, you know, I'm very happy with where my life is going, even though there are some areas in my life I wish that I could change. But excuse me, in times life will change, because it always does. Whether it be very slowly, it'll change, or in the middle, or very fast. You know, so yeah, I think it does because I don't see him yet. Okay, see, your comment just popped up now, and it's already on the TV. So, but life is one of those things we cannot predict, and it's not like the weather. Well, it is like the weather because in Texas, wait 10 minutes, it'll change. I don't know if that's a Texas thing. I've heard it since I lived here. I never heard it back in Jersey. Because in Jersey we had, um, uh, see, I've been in Texas so long, I can't even remember the fourth season in Jersey. I mean, I instinctively that I'm used to saying is that okay, and now I remembered. See, I was about to say it. There you go. Make some new friends. I love it. I love it, Bill. Um, but in Jersey there is spring, summer, and winter. Okay. No, wait, I said that wrong. I still don't know what I'm saying. In Jersey, there's spring, summer, fall, and winter. Whereas Texas, there's summer and there's winter. I mean, we're looking at Christmas in a few days, right? I think on Christmas it's supposed to be 85 degrees. December 25th is going to be 85 degrees. Let that sit in. Let that set in. Astronauts get out of this world. Really, Bill? Really? Wow. Yeah, but they always come back to Earth. They always come back to Earth. But that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm going to use that one when I see my uncle. I'm going to say that to him. And I already told him about the toothpick thing that you do. Yeah. Yeah. That man is in his 70s. And he's been doing that forever. So, yeah. That's funny, Bill. That's really funny. You got me on that one. That's hilarious. I love it. I might have to borrow that from you, Bill. I'm not saying I'm stealing it, but I'm borrowing it. Okay? Okay, next on the drawing, to show you what I've done so far, I highlighted the stars and... Come on, Bill! Okay, astronauts have died. Have astronauts died in outer space? I don't think America would admit that. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theory or whatever, but have astronauts died in outer space, like outside the Earth? Did they fall off because it was a flat Earth? Is that how they died? I'm not a flat Earth believer, believe me. I am not. If there is anything I'm not, is a flat Earth believer. I just want to sit here and talk with you guys. I don't even want to draw. Like, I have to, like, write out, like, a script of everything that's going to be said so I know, and pause and then come back because I don't want to annoy. Oh, awesome, Bill. We should collaborate. We should definitely collaborate. Something I've never seen. The only thing in this earth in 41 years that I've never seen is a man eat his own head. Have you seen that? Do you ever think about that? Have you ever seen a man eat his own head? A real human being. Americans are not the only one that have gone to space. Russia lost 13 over them. They are the first trying to orbit the Earth. Let me think about that. I don't think anyone's died in outer space. I hate to call your bullshit, Bill, but I really don't think any, whether it be America, Russia, China, I don't. If I could pull Google up right now, I would, just to see if you're right. I really would, because I'm curious. I'm going to have to think about that one, Bill. Because I don't remember any astronaut that died in space. I know America, in the beginning, they sent a goldfish, and then a monkey. I think at one point they sent a bird. There are a few of them still up there. Yes, they have. I watched an entire documentary about it. Tell me the name. Tell me the name of the documentary. I want to watch it. I love documentaries. I could do documentaries for a straight week of nothing but documentaries. Like I said, I know the U.S. what they sent up to space, but I don't remember which ones exactly made it. Like the goldfish, the monkey, possible the bird. You know, I'm not saying I know everything because obviously not everybody knows everything, and I'm definitely not one to say I know everything. But that would be an interesting watch, for sure. It really would be because oh my god, I just almost made a boo boo. I would show you, but it'll mess it up more. Um, I'm still learning these acrylic art pens, and I gotta say, I absolutely love them. I wish I got on the train with them earlier because, you know, as much as I love to draw and explore new mediums, drawing I discovered is my passion. I love it. And I used to paint, but I don't paint anymore. And Bill, again, you and I should collaborate. If you're doing a drawing, we should do a collaboration together, buddy. I don't want to put you on the spot, but let that let that simmer for a little while. But I wish I got into these pens sooner because when I painted, I could paint, but I didn't feel like it really looked that good because being an artist of just being an artist, you learn new things all the time and new tricks, new this, new styles. You name it, you learn it. And oh my god, I'm learning I don't like these pens. Well, not these pens, these particular pens. Because anytime you push down on them, they just puddle up with paint. But, like I said, just got done saying, you learn new things. And what I was saying was before that Russians have several records from the lost astronauts over the years. Like like they state, only 3 astronauts have died in space. Georgie, I can't even try to say that, and I can't even say that, and I can't even Victor. I'm assuming that's Victor for U.S. Um, okay, well, my hat goes off to them, and now my hat goes back on for me. That is true, Bill. You are very, very, very thorough. You very much so are. You definitely do your homework. I'm not saying you're not a smart man. I just don't think that the United States would admit that they personally haven't lost any astronauts in outer space. And now that I'm saying that out loud for like the 100th time to myself, you know, I'm really starting to think I know what you're talking about, Bill, because it's starting to ring some bit of a bell into my head about that. So, but let me know what that documentary's called because I would love to watch it. There is one thing you may know about me is I do my research. Okay, I already read that comment. Yes, you do, Bill. Yes, you do. So, and you and I are a lot alike in a lot of ways, sir. We really are. I don't know exactly how many years apart we are from each other, but you know, there's nothing wrong with two people seeing the world in the same way or living a life the same way or doing things the same way. You know, it's just you do it in Utah and I do it. Yeah, see, the U.S. has lost some on the return. That I know. That I definitely know. I'm not going to be that naive about that. That I definitely know. So, but like I said, Bill, you and I are a lot alike in a lot of different ways, but the same way. We truly are, and I think that's why we get along so well is because we're on the same page about a lot of things. Some things we may be on the same page about, some things we might not, but we are, and that's awesome. And that's one of the things that makes an awesome friendship is you know getting along with each other and encouraging people and sharing and just living life. You know, some people just are reckless with life, and I used to live that lifestyle, which I've said before. But, you know, life's too short to live recklessly. Nothing wrong with having fun. There's. So you see, 3 Russians got out of the world alive and never come back. Mm, like, the more we talk about it, like, my memory's coming back to me. I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying maybe. I really want to watch that documentary, Bill. I really want to watch that documentary. So, not, I mean, I just want to watch it because I'm a huge um, documentary fan. I'm a nerd like that. Or as I like to say, a dork. Yeah, I'm a dork. Let me point you guys down a little bit more so you can see what's going on here. Maybe? No. I can't put my tripod any lower than that. So, but at least I'll be in the frame, right? I mean, my goal is one thing I want to do with this channel is I want to do a top-down view of my drawing. So it's like, I mean, I already pretty much do a top-down view, and you know, I there's so many things I want to do with my channel, and I'm still learning how to do with my channel, and you know, trying to be up to. All right, Bill, I appreciate that link. I really do because I want to watch it. I really. What's it on? What streaming service? Just tell me that, and I can see how I can find it, and then go from there. But there's so many things I want to do with my channel. You know, it just right now, and I don't know when, but you know, financially, you know, I can't really push my channel the way I want to. I mean, what I would love, this is one thing I'm thinking with my channel. I'm gonna stop drawing for a minute so I can talk to you. One thing I want to do with my channel is, you see my background, right? I'm only in that background for what, a minute in a 13, 12 minute, 10-minute video. I want to do it where I'm talking to you like a vlog, right? Like you do on your channel, Bill. But my background, I want it to be showing me drawing everything in real time, because I think that would be something creative. That's the problem. I can't remember who I aired it because it was a long time ago, so you will have to give me time to find it. No problem, Bill. No rush. You know, until then, we'll just say I'm right. But I want to do a top-down view of me drawing while I'm talking to you guys with the green screen of me drawing. And everything Bill said on his channel about green screens made a lot of sense to me because he was 100% right. Yes, Bill, you were right about green screens. But I also did my homework and I played around with my video editor of how to do green screen. And for me personally, I don't have it down 100%, but then again, 100% I didn't really fully commit to it because I don't want to commit to it if I'm not ready to do it or financially can't do it. Because right now I'm just working with my phone and one vlog camera, which this is the camera I use for all my videos, and I got this 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. And I love this camera because it's got the viewfinder right there, which you can see your reflection into the phone. So if I pull it back, it looks like you're watching that on the screen, but you're really not. But you know, it's just me this camera, this phone, and and I got a tablet, and that's how I make my videos. I'm not making any money from YouTube, like $0. So it's 100% free work, if you will, that I'm putting into it. Because as much as I love drawing, it's still work, right? And it's really hot. I gotta take a break. I got some major lights right there, and it's really hot. So we'll take a minute. So, um, yeah, I want to do that concept with my drawings, and I want to do it with the green screen in the back. And like I said, I'm not fully 100% knowledgeable or familiar. I don't want to say knowledgeable. Well, partly knowledgeable. That's a new word to learn to say with dentures. Um, I haven't really played around with the idea of using green screen yet. Uh, yeah, I understand, Bill, but 300 in my book, and I'm not saying that times are tough for you because you talk about it on your channel, and I know you're not making that much money. I know you're not, and that from what you're doing inspires me to keep doing what I'm doing with this channel. It really does. You really do inspire me, Bill. Um, because there's so many YouTubers out there that have millions of subscribers and don't even respond. I mean, it's like these are the people that made you. Have some gratitude. I mean, seriously. Um, and obviously, with million plus subscribers, you can't respond to everybody, but at least acknowledge the people that helped you get there. I know you do, Bill. Like you said before, you literally on 3 channels respond to every comment. And I want to be that YouTuber. I want to be just like that. And, I want to build my channel. I want to grow my channel. I don't want to do 2 channels just yet. Because I want to develop this one and see where it goes. And hopefully it will go somewhere. Because like I said in the past, Bill, you know this. Technically, I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. And it's true. I really have. I used to have another channel. And I would put it out there. Yeah, Bill, I believe you. I believe you. And like I said, I don't expect the million plus subscribers that subscribe to other channels to respond to every single comment. But that's the audience that made you. But at least in your videos, you can acknowledge them. Not you, Bill, but the big time YouTubers. They can acknowledge the people that helped them be who they are today. And there are some YouTubers that do that, and there's some YouTubers that don't do that. And the ones that don't, those are the ones I don't watch. Because they're not, in my opinion, they're selfish about that. And you shouldn't be. Life's too short. Acknowledge what you have and where you came from. I mean, it just bothers me. It really does. But back to what I was saying. I've been technically doing YouTube for over 10 years now. And my first channel, let's just say this. When I did my first channel, you could put music in your videos. Copyrighted music you could put in your videos 10 years ago. Exactly, Bill. But even then, they don't even do that. They don't even do that. And I'm saying in the way of acknowledging, just like say I'm talking to you guys, like, hey guys, what's up today? Thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here. Let's hear in the comments what you're doing. Something like that. Just something so simple. A simple nod to the hat that you acknowledge where you came from. But not everybody does that. So you can't make people do what you expect them to do. You can only control what you're doing. Unless you're a teacher, and then you gotta tell them what to do, because how else are they supposed to learn? I bet you look beautiful, Jen. I bet you look beautiful, and you should pick red lips. Red lips is the way to go. Red, best color in the world. Pick it, Jen. But so many YouTubers out there just don't care. I keep getting sidetracked on my channel. But you could put copyrighted music on YouTube when I first started. You know, granted, it was in that, I want to say, in between stage, and this is when YouTube wasn't really taking off. You know, it really wasn't. I was just doing it, for lack of a better word, therapy. You know, it gave me somebody to talk to. Good job, Jen. I need to pick red. Send me pictures later. I want to see. I want to see. Yeah, you could put copyrighted music on at that time, and like I said, it wasn't exactly when it first came out, because when it first came out, you could put anything. Whoa, Bill. By the street here, I'm going to start doing some off-road road. By the way, huge secret, I'm going to start doing some road rides and camping on the Goldwing, then putting videos together for another channel, but I want to get years worth of videos first. Wow, Bill. That's dedication. Wow. I wish you the best with that. That would be awesome. And I will subscribe. And I will like the video. By the way, Bill, if you're saying that's a secret, you know I'm live right now, so I may have some of your subscribers on my channel, so it might not be that much of a secret. Depends if they watch us or not, right? But that's an awesome idea, Bill. That really is. I give you props and praise, man. I wish you the best. I know you're gonna keep me posted about it once you announce it, but a year's worth of videos? Wow. I mean, I'm looking at that in so many different ways that you could take that, because even one video a month, or one video a month, that's 12 videos. You know, 2 videos a week, that's 24, etc., etc., etc. You know, that's gonna be some dedication, buddy. I mean, what are you thinking? As in, like, how much is your upload schedule gonna be? You know, is it gonna be 1 video a week, 2 videos a week of that? You'll be 52 in a year? Bill, we're 1 year apart. We're 1 year apart. When's your birthday? You don't have to tell me. Well, you could tell me the year if you want to, because I'm not good at math with that right now. I will have 1 video a week once I get it open. That's not bad. That's doable. You know, 12 videos a year. Wait, 4 times 12 is... I can't do the math. 48 videos. 48 videos a year. That's not bad. That's doable. That's definitely doable. But you already have 3 channels. You know, 52 videos in a year? Did I do the math wrong? I must have. I know you're good at math, Bill. But yeah, 52 videos. Wait, I'm confused. I will be 55 in January. January what? My mom's birthday was January 19th. I have to ask, Bill. I have to ask. Yeah, my mom's birthday was January 19th, and my son's birthday is January 14th. So, but yeah, like, back to what I was originally saying before I lose all the thoughts. Um, yeah, you could put copyrighted music on your channel, and the only way you could do it then, 10 years ago, was you could play the music anytime you wanted. You just had to give credit to the artist, the record label, um, the, what else? The artist, the record label, I think the year it was copyrighted, and there was one other thing. It was four requirements. Well, I know I'm going to say this when I see you next on YouTube, but happy early birthday, Bill, from one of your biggest fans, Mr. J. So happy early birthday. That's a lot of people I know in January that their birthday is January and August. Mine's August 10th. So, wow, happy early birthday, Bill. Um, but again, Bill, how are you going to do four channels with what's going to be your upload schedule then? I mean, I know some of your channels you only do one video a week or one every 2 weeks, but you got to really map that out on a calendar, kind of, to say, hey, I'm doing a video today. It's Wednesday. What channel am I going on? I'd go nuts running four channels, to be honest. I could barely handle this one. So, wow. I give you props and praise, Bill. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you mind if I lay back on my pillow and point you guys down at me? Because my neck is really hurting and I really want to continue this conversation with you guys. So I really hope you don't mind that I do that because, like I said, my neck is really hurting today. I did some housework. I'm still recovering from my surgery. So please excuse my laziness, if you will, for a lack of better word. One video a week each channel, but remember, I will not be uploading new videos to the channel for videos ready to go. Okay, I get that. So that's 3 videos. Are you going to film them all on the same day? Or are you going to, like, do you get what I'm saying? You got 4 channels divided by 1, no, 36, or how many years, how many weeks in a year? 36 or 34? So I'm trying to do the math of how many videos. I don't know why I want to do the math. It's just I'm one of those people who I like more than think that I can. Okay, thank you, Jen. I appreciate it because I really need to do it. I'm trying to do the math on that, Bill. Help me out here. You're better at math than me, I think. I'm not going to challenge you to math off, but I am going to say that you're better at math than me. Let's go over here. Sorry, guys. I'll be back. Not back, but excuse me. I'll be back in frame in just a moment. Madness, I woke him up. Do 3 videos on my main denture channel. Then there's Bill's Like Challenge, Denture versus Food. 6 videos per week, 3 channels. Okay, but that's 6 videos per week. That would be 7 on your 4th, but you want a year. So 6, because you're going to save up a year's worth of videos. So 6 times 34, 312 videos, those 3 channels every year. Okay, so 312 plus the year's worth, which I'm pretty confident you'll have those scheduled because you're saving up for a year. when are you gonna sleep? Seriously, Bill, when are you gonna sleep? I mean, that's some serious dedication right there. It really, truly is. Ugh. I mean, seriously, I'm dedicated with my channel. I really am. It just, wow, that many videos. I give you props, Bill. I give you props all the way. I truly do. 312 plus 52 is 364. I should have got that. Now I see it on there. I should have got it back. But again, Bill, when are you going to sleep? I mean, seriously. That's a lot, man. I give you so much props and praise and support. I really do. But yeah, there's so many. There's so many things I want to do with this channel that I really don't know how I'm going to do them just yet, because I'm trying to do something that's original and hasn't been done. And I've been watching a lot of how to make your channel grow videos, and what is this the sleep thing you talked about? Is there something humans are supposed to be doing? Bill, you've said on your channel how much sleep you get. I get that maybe once every 2 weeks, okay? I don't get what you get, okay? That's why I had sleep apnea surgery, okay? Because that's, I mean, I know I didn't say this to you before, Bill, but let me explain to you about sleep apnea and how bad it is, okay? On average, I stop breathing 15 to 20 times a hour with 60% oxygen going into my lungs. That's why I had this surgery. Because I could die young, you know, and I don't want to die, you know? And yeah, I mean, and with my surgery, what they did is, to explain the surgery, it's, I don't know how old it is, but it's new. Let's put it that way. It technically has a term of what it's called, but I can't remember what it is. It's some thing that I can't even pronounce, or I have the paperwork put away in my filing cabinet. But they took a little thing the size of a quarter, you know, maybe a little bit wider than a quarter, and it has two wires. One goes down to my lung that has a sensor on it, and then the other wire goes into my neck, into my throat, behind my tongue. I can't feel it, but it's behind my tongue. And then with my phone, or I think they give you a remote too. I'm pretty sure they give you both. With your phone or the remote, you know, hold it to your chest, and it turns the device on. And what the wires do, the one on your lung is a sensor, like I said, and whenever it senses that you stop breathing, it sends the other signal back up to the one behind your tongue. And I can't remember if it said vibrate or shocks, but it's a very mild shock enough to push your tongue forward while you're sleeping, and therefore you could breathe while you're sleeping. So maybe, and I say maybe because they said the surgery's not guaranteed, but for $87,000, this shit better be guaranteed. You know, this is my last resort. I can't handle a CPAP. I can't do a dental appliance because of my dentures. And, you know, it's just, you know, this is my last resort. This is why I got the surgery. And there was very strict guidelines of what you can do and what you can't do, and certain body size, your sleep pattern. Hey guys, is it just me, or is my color fading from red to pink? Because as I'm watching this, I'm seeing the pillow change from red to pink. If it is, I apologize. I don't know why it's doing that. Kind of weird. But, yeah, that's how bad my sleep apnea is. And, my mom always used to tell me that, um, yeah, I have Medicaid and Medicare. I'm very lucky on that because that was one of the qualifications for the surgery to have Medicaid and Medicare. And if the insurance company, accepts, you know, that type of surgery, and I'm lucky that they did, that's 87 grand. I don't even think I made that much in my entire life working, but I'm sure I have, but I never did the math. I mean, who really does the math of how much you've made your entire lifetime physically working? You know, um, but I lost my train of thought again. Yeah, so needless to say, I stopped breathing too many damn times to sleep. Oh, now I know. My mom always said that when I was a baby, I would never sleep. And I know as a child that the little memories I have of my childhood and my teenage years and then my adulthood, how bad and how much I suffered from sleep. I mean, I'm 41 years old and I just feel run down ragged. And I'm grateful for this surgery now. I just wish I had it sooner when I knew I had these sleep issues. Because maybe the sleep apnea didn't exist when I was that young or any of the other ages. But I know I've had sleep apnea for at minimum 10 years because I've been told by many ex-girlfriends how bad I would snore in my sleep, and a few that told me that I stopped breathing in my sleep. So, and at the time when they said I stopped breathing, I just, you know, in one ear out the other because I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what sleep apnea was. I've always heard of it. I just thought it was something you could take a pill for. In a sense, you can, but you can't. Have I ever heard of a glass pen? I will be using a glass pen and ink. Where is damn where? Wait. Ugh, sorry, Jen. I read Bill's comment with your comment. Have you ever heard of glass pen? It'll be what I'll be using, and the ink will be. I'll do my drawing. Yes, I have, Bill. I thought about trying it, but I thought in my I love the designs of pens. I think they're beautiful. I think it's an awesome technique. But if you think about it, a glass pen is pretty much the old days fountain pen, which I have a bunch of fountain pens over there. Well, over there. Um, so, to me, a glass pen is a fountain pen. My dad has it awful, but he won't wear the damn mask. Jen, I can sympathize. I can 100% sympathize. I really can. The name of the device I got is called Inspire. And what a ironic name for it, but it's called Inspire. Remind me later, I'll send you the link to it so you can show it to your dad and then see if he can get the surgery. Because I've talked to the company that does the surgery. Well, not the surgery, but that makes the device. And, you know me, Jen. I'm blunt. I tell it the way it is. I told them when I called them, I'm like, don't bullshit me. Don't sugarcoat shit. Don't try to sell me shit. I need this device to save my life. Tell me this is going to work, but don't lie to me if it's not going to work. And for fewer or more words, they explained it all to me, the process and how it works and this, that, and the other thing. And they gave me a guarantee that it works, and they actually find a doctor for you that performs the surgery, and um, you get a consultation with the surgeon, and you start seeing if you're qualified, and they won't give you the surgery if you don't qualify, not just for insurance but health wise. And your dad could be sleep apnea free like I am now. Well, not now, because that's another thing with the surgery. Tomorrow will be 1 week since I had the surgery, and they don't turn the device on, like activate it so it can start. I don't know what, but they said activate. I don't know what that means with this device. I know there's a battery in there that lasts for like 11 years, but they have to activate it, but they can't turn it on for 30 days. So I have to wait an additional 20 days starting tomorrow before I can even see any results. So, it'll be interesting when that time comes. And I really want to know how well this is going to work, because, like I've said before, this is my last resort. It really, truly is. And I want to sleep, damn it. I get maybe two nights of solid sleep through nights a month. That's 24 times, less than 1 month I'm sleeping through the night. A year. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this does work. Keeping my fingers crossed, keeping my arms crossed, keeping my legs crossed, and if I can cross my toes, they'd be crossed too. Yeah. I know that, Bill, but it's just like, I'm just like wondering, if they're going to turn it on after 30 days, and the only way I personally get to turn it on is at night with the remote. When they turn it on, why is it not working then? You know what I'm saying? It's really tricky for me to explain. But, yeah, Bill, back to what you were saying. The glass pen. Yeah, I've seen them. I thought about doing them myself, but they're really slow. Yeah, yeah, I'm the same way, Bill. I can't shut my mind off to save my life. And, phew, yeah, I feel you. I mean, that's another thing with life, you're always thinking. And those people that can fall asleep like that, or even 5 minutes, I'm so, so jealous of those people, because, they get to sleep as much as they can, and then the next day they tell you, oh, I slept like shit. I'm like, how many hours did you get? Oh, I got 8 hours, and I really needed 10, and I was up all night. I was peeing all night. I'm like, bitch, by the time you're going and waking up, that's the time I'm falling asleep. So don't bitch and complain to me that you had to get up and pee at night. I'm already up when I have to go pee at night, and the more I get up, the more, I'm awake and alert to pee. Yeah, Bill, exactly. You and your brother are definitely polar opposites with that. I was going to ask about your brother, if you don't mind me asking. I mean, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to tell me. You could say no comment or whatever, but, I'm curious, like when I first started watching it, you were mentioning how your brother has a channel. How's he doing with his channel? And, if you don't mind, what's the question I have? What's his upload schedule like versus yours? I mean, I know what yours is because I watch your channel, so I don't know his, and I'm just curious. YouTube is a whole new world, or a whole new bubble in this world where we're always learning new things and just different habits, and you know, not that I'm taking advantage of that with life, but like I said, I love to learn. So you know, being on YouTube. Gotcha, Bill. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Not that I'm subscribed to your brother's channel, but I wasn't sure if he was dedicated like you were, or not were, but that you are. You know what I'm saying? Because with what you just told me, he's completely opposite of you, and you've said that before. Not saying you're lying about it. It's just interesting to know other people's habits of the people who you already know, that you want to see what your siblings like. Like me and my sister, for example. Oh, okay. Yeah. YouTube is definitely a dedication. YouTube is definitely a dedication. So, but yeah, like I was gonna say, me and my sister, which I never talk about because we're beyond complete opposites, and we just don't get along. And I care about her, I love her. I hope she knows that, but we just don't get along, and we just never really have. And when we have, it wasn't really. I don't even know what to call it, but um, back to what you're saying with the glass pens, Bill. Yeah, I thought about doing them, and then, like I said, I realized they were just pretty much the modern day fountain pen. And, so I bought a bunch of fountain pens before I wanted to dabble into um, the glass pens. All my Christmas shopping was done. All my Christmas shopping was done last month before Thanksgiving, and he's not even bought the first gift yet. LOL. Yes, we're all completely opposite of each other. Yeah, I only bought for one person this year, and I bought it. I don't remember when I bought it, but it's done. So, but with the glass pens, my thing with those, besides the fact that I think, whoa, Bill, they are fountain pens, but they are much better, and they will amaze. They they are amazing, and you will see them with what I do with them, and then when I get that video up, it's going to be great. Well, I'm definitely gonna watch it. As an artist, I'm definitely gonna watch it because I would love to see it in a new way that I haven't seen it done before, but not like a fountain pen, like exactly how you just described. Because as an artist, I love learning new ways to do art and all that fun stuff. Okay, Jen, charge your phone up and hit me up later. And I hope you just know that your dog is with you all the time, okay? And it can't rain all the time. Remember that. But Bill, yeah, I would love to see it, but my thing with it is I'm really OCD about my art supplies. And like when I say really, it's like I'm like even to the point today where I was thinking about like, should I go to... You're welcome, Jen. You know I love you. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video before you leave if you haven't already. I know, Bill. It's my favorite movie of all time. Her name was Sarah. Okay. I love that movie so much. I'll prove it to you right now. Hold on. Right there. Uh, yeah, I love that movie. Okay? Um, with the pens, I'm so OCD with my art supplies that if I buy, say, a black pen, okay, and then one, I want a black pen in every size, every width, every length, every medium, like whether it be paint, ink, um, anything, any kind of medium, you know what I'm saying? And then there's the black pen that I want everything in. And then I discover the color red, and I want everything in red. Or I buy a brand of something and I fall in love with it, and then I gotta buy every color and size in that brand, and then I gotta keep it all organized and color coded in the way it's supposed to go with the color wheel. So if I bought a glass pen, and there's a million glass pens out there, I would need to have every one that I like, every size that I like, and then every color that I like. So to add that expense in my life right now, and the fact that I don't think I could make anything too great right now with a glass pen, I'm not making that investment. I'm not. Like, uh, sometime, I want to say the beginning of the year, I invested into color pencils, of all things. And, you know, I, I, that's the beauty in ink pens. You can use the pen and you can buy all the colors of ink you want. So you can only use a pen when it comes to the size and have the scene that I have seen. Okay, that's a little reassuring, but with colors, being a person that has so many different colors, I can't afford the ink, nor do I have the space for the ink right now. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Bill. You know, and that's where my OCD would eat me alive, of having every color and then every technique of, and I gotta find what works best for me, like what works best for you. But it's just like I'm so OCD, and just I'm a very patient person. But when it comes to like my art, I'm not patient at all. I want immediate results, and it drives me nuts when I can't. Like right now, I'm resting my neck, and I wish I could be drawing right now because I already started for the day, and I want to keep going. Oops, sorry. I keep forgetting what side the camera's on. And I'm trying to move my tripod because my neck is hurting from bending that way. So I'm going to flip you guys over to here. Sorry for the shakiness. I apologize. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to hold the tripod. Or, come on, work with me. Work with me. There we go. But, yeah, I had to have every color that's out there that because with the various things I draw, you're going to need various colors. So, it's just expense I can't afford. But with my OCD, what I was saying about the color pencils, I learned that there are so many different types, not colors, types of color pencils. There's lead color pencils, there's charcoal color pencils, there's wax colored pencils, there's There's oil colored pencils. There's a plethora of different mediums in a colored pencil. And, like I said, you got to find what works best for you and what you want to go with. So I knew I wanted to use colored pencils in the traditional way with, say, a lead pe- colored pencil, which I know they don't make lead colored pencils. Well, they do, but not as much as they used to. It's mostly graphite. Um, but I bought wax colored pencils, which I was hesitant to buy on, but what the reason that I bought them is because when you do them, they come out more smoother. It's not so blotchy and it's more pigmented on the paper. But not only that, there's a solvent that they have, and I would show it to you, but I'm already moving so much. Um, it's called Zest It, I think it's called, and I bought it, and it came all the way from the UK because apparently the US doesn't sell it that I know of because I couldn't find it in the US, and it wasn't even bought on Amazon. You had to go to the website to buy it, and the solvent takes the oil colored pencil and makes it like an oil painting, and that really intrigued me because when I painted, I only painted in acrylic. I tried oil when I was really young, and I didn't like it because I think I didn't have the patience then to do what I do now, and I just didn't like doing oil paintings. I just went to acrylic, and with this solvent with the colored pencils, it made me want to try it because it was something new for me and still is something new for me. They make graphite pencils in any color since 1983. They stopped using lead because people were licking the tips of pencils and getting lead poisoning. I didn't know it was 1983. I did not know it was 83. I thought it was earlier than that. But kind of like if were you the kid that ate paint chips as a kid? I'm like, no, I'm the one that drank it from the container, or a gallon, or tub, or whatever you want to call the ink or paint comes in. I know you're gonna answer that, Bill. So if you can, if you want to, go for it. But the thing paint come in, the tub, the whatever you want to call it. Most of the colored pencils made in wax pigments and additives binding agents. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Bill. But these ones I'm saying are particularly. Maybe I'm confusing it with wax, so I don't want to say oil, but it's one of the two. Maybe it's three. I don't know for sure. But these colored pencils, like I said, I just want to try that medium and that technique. And, um, it just really intrigued me. But what I was saying with my OCD is I gotta have it, like I said, all in colored order. And I used to do tattoos. Okay, so you can imagine. Maybe one day I'll show you guys, how much tattoo supplies I still have left from the time I was doing tattoos. And, you know, I should sell them because I'm not using them. I'm retired as a tattoo artist. So I could probably make some extra money doing that. So I may do it and just keep my favorite machines, or, you know, I might do that because, I did tattoos for a number of years, and, I'll just, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm glad we were talking about art and different mediums and all that. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. You're awesome. Um, yeah, so, but that's how I am with art, You know, I've been drawing forever. You know, it feels like, you know, my whole life. Okay, Bill. I hope you're doing good. Again, I hope you're doing or gonna have a great holiday and a great new year. Happy early birthday. And we'll catch up soon. And definitely share that link with the documentary for me because I definitely want to see that. Have a good one, my friend. You're awesome. Yep. See you next year, Bill. That's when my next video will be coming out. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to hit the like button. I feel like I'm shouting like you're like leaving the house or something. It's oh god. Whew. Okay, it says I got 2 people left. Who's left here? Maybe it's not showing that Bill left yet, so I'm gonna count that as 1. So who we got left? Is it YouTube spying on me? Okay, now we're down to 1. So there's 1 person left. If you're the 1 person that's left, if you're watching this on your computer, hit like, and if you're watching this on your phone, either turn it this way and see the like button and hit like, or if you're watching it this way, like where it's facing you, hit like. Just humor me on that. I mean, it's like I said before, I'm still learning on YouTube what to do and what not to do. So, by the way, what time is it? I know I'm gonna cook dinner soon. Whoa. Oh yeah, it's definitely almost dinner time. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here because, like I said, it's almost dinner time. Ugh. Whoever is there watching, and whoever watches this later, thank you for watching, all of you. I appreciate every single one of you that stopped in. Thank you to my friend Bill. Thank you to my friend Jen for commenting. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. I hope you have a safe New Year and a safe holiday. And like Mr. J says, anybody can draw. It just takes practice to draw good. And I know you can too. I'll see you guys next time. Or next year. Peace.